So this is going to be a quick review of this real Avid smart bench block. If you're not familiar with the bench block, this is basically a gunsmithing tool. It's designed to assist you in removing pins that are typically used in firearms. And the pins are small metal, trying to think of the best way to describe them. They're like small metal rods, is I guess the best way, that are typically used to keep some parts on the firearm attached. And typically the way the pins work is you have to tap them out with what's called a punch. And this is designed to work as a tool to help you get the pin out without damaging the firearm. And so basically the way this works is you would put the firearm, let's just say this is the firearm, you would lay it across the block here, right? And then you had to remove a pin that's right here. You would line that pin up with one of these holes and then tap it out, and the pin would drive out to the other side and go through the hole. That's how it kind of works in theory. This particular one comes with 6 different holes, and they're various sizes. This center part right here is basically what's called a barrel block. So if you had to tap a pin out of a barrel, you can put a barrel in there. It's made from this kind of polymer, and it's basically designed to act as a cushion of sorts so that you don't mar or damage the firearm while you're doing the process. Of course, that's the largest center hole. A lot of blocks on the market typically only have, well, let me back up. The last block I had, which was a really old one, was made of plastic, and it had only one pinhole. This one's got the 6, which is a lot more convenient. And another thing I like about it a lot is the outside red part almost has it's like a grippy type finish. So when you put it on something and you start to, it doesn't move across, doesn't slip. I guess it's called a non-slip finish. But as you can see, this is mine. You can see the marks on it. You can see where I've used it. And it works really well. I've been very pleased with it. Another thing I like about this one is it's got magnets that are built in, especially on this end right here, to keep the pin inside so it doesn't fly out. And then on this one, if you flip it over as an added bonus, and you might not be able to see it, there you go. You can see right there, you also get a 1911 bushing wrench that's built into the block. And so basically, if you had a 1911, you would put the barrel in with a barrel wrench. The barrel nut is right there. The bushing nut. You push it down and you turn it while keeping it inserted in there. When you lift it off, the nut and the spring don't go flying all over the place. But I've had this for, I don't know, 6 or 8 months probably. I dropped the older one I had, fell off my bench and eventually just cracked and split in 2. But I thought, if I'm going to go buy another block, I'll try to get something that I like and that will be a little more versatile, which this one is because of all the pins. One other thing I like about this one is when you do punch the pin through, even if the pin itself is taller than the block, it'll keep it inside. Or I'm sorry, even if the pin is shorter than the block, let's say the pin's only 1/2 inch like this, when you tap it out, it stays within the confines of the interior part of the block versus the old way I used to do it is, lean the gun, put the product you needed to knock the pin out of, the receiver or whatever, kind of hang it off the edge of my gun bench and then tap it out. But then the pin falls out the bottom, hits the floor and goes all over the place. This keeps it basically inside the block, which is a nice feature. But if you were looking for, like I said, a new block like this, and you wanted something with a little versatility, this has been a good model so far.